Brand premium is the extra price that a brand can charge versus its competition, even though it's selling a similar product or a similar service. And marketing has the ability to build that premium very strongly. And it does so, first of all, by creating the perception that the brand is meaningfully different from the competition, that it empowers people in some way, that it's more important to them than the competition. And then the other way is it builds the salience for the brand. So when people think about their need for the product category, that brand comes to mind, not the competition. So really, those are the key things, but being meaningfully different, something that's important and different to the competition, is what really drives the ability to charge a price premium. I mean, the biggest challenge is usually in the heads of the people who run the company, because they see other brands price promoting, discounting. They see that some people, some consumers in their category are price sensitive. They chase after the cheap prices. And it's important to realize that not everybody is price sensitive, and to know whether the people who buy your brand or not are willing to pay a premium or not. And many brands out there actually lose money on their sales because they're selling at a discount to people who would have paid full price. And so it's really important to understand the attitudes of the consumer and to understand what makes your brand specifically meaningfully different from the competition. That's a really good question, but not all brands should aim to be a premium. You need to start with a very clear understanding of, are you going to be a premium brand or are you going to be a value brand? Because if you're going to be a value brand, then mission critical is an okay product, one that will meet people's needs, and then keep the price low and drive volume. So for a value brand, it's more about being meaningful and salient. For a premium brand, however, you need to be able to justify why people will pay more money for you. And sometimes that's product innovation creates a difference. But often it's simply the way that the brand communicates with its consumer. So for many brands like soft drinks or beers, it's much more to do with positioning than it is to do with product. But if you are a premium brand, the worst thing you can do is behave like a value brand, because then you train your consumers to buy on deal. People find a brand to be meaningful for two key reasons, two important things. It meets their needs, it empowers them in some way that they believe other brands cannot, but also that it appeals to them more, either because it's helped them achieve something, or simply the way it presents itself is very appealing. So that's meaningful. To be meaningful, you have to meet people's needs, be more appealing. Different is very simple. You can be setting the trends in your category. You know, everybody uses Apple as an example, although maybe not so much these days. But also just being different. So Burberry, for luxury brands, Burberry stands out from the competition because it's very different. It's not your typical luxury brand. And then last but not least, salience is all about how quickly your brand comes into the consumer's head when they think, oh, I need a soft drink. Well, for many people, Coca-Cola would be the first brand to come into people's minds. I need toothpaste. Colgate might be the first, Colgate, might be the first brand into people's minds. So salience is also important.